The handover reports, the wagons that are missing are more than what you are claiming. I've already seen the handover report of the engineer, chief mechanical engineer, Kafero, and his predecessor. Yesterday we told you about wagons you have advertised sale in Tanzania. We need you to tell us, because I have the advert here now with me. These wagons you are selling in Tanzania. The wagons you sold last year, the 81 wagons, you claimed most of them had gotten accidents. You need to explain to us. This is your chance, because I don't know where an accident of 81 wagons has taken place in this country. But you can explain to us. Maybe there's something we did not see. So basically, today is the last day for anyone who wishes to clear anything. Because you sold 81 to Diamond Steel, you sold 34 to China Chang Iron this year, and I have also come across minutes where this managing director is selling 154. So don't just take us through 81. Proceed.
Yeah, they were not 81, they were 152. And the information which you have seen for Diamond Steel and the China Chang, just it came close over the financial year, but it was initiated last year, and the number was 152. Chair, another clarification.
Chair, through you, may he break down the 152?
Yes, Chair. We have disposal to Diamond Steel. There were 118, and the China Chang Iron and Steel Company, there were 34, totaling to 152. The record of Board of Survey shows 154. However, the two wagons are still there. We are not disposed of. Chair, another clarification. The annex shows that we have a price of 1,500 per kg. I'd like to clarify that this figure is a reserve price from the Chief Government Valuer. The actual price after advertising, Diamond Steel Uganda Limited quoted a price of 1,620, and he paid basing on that price per kilogram of 1,620. Lastly, also I want Uganda shillings per kg, 1,620. Lastly, I'd like also to clarify that Diamond Steel Uganda has taken all of the items he paid for, and China Chang Iron and Steel Company has not yet taken the assets. They are still with the Uganda Railways Corporation. Thank you, Chair.
Before you close, there is a term procurement, direct disposal.
Yes.
There's a term used the previous time. We asked you how you disposed these wagons, and you told us you used direct disposal.
No, Chair, it was not a direct disposal. We disposed using accreditation. Accreditation, it is an alternative system which is provided in the PPDA CAP 205 as amended in 2023, section 41. It gives an entity a section to go and request for alternative system based on the available circumstances. For example, Uganda Railways Corporation wrote to PPDA and got accreditation to sell all the scrap steel items to the end users, which are the manufacturers of the steel products, in order to achieve value for money and also to reduce on the risk of having the brokers or the other individuals who used to buy scrap from Uganda Railway. After buying, they used the same receipt to steal our materials. When they were hunted, they used those receipts to claim that they had bought the materials from the Uganda Railway. So the Uganda Railway had to write to the PPDA to get accreditation such that we can monitor after sale to ensure that the materials have been delivered to the factories directly. Whatever we find within, it is the automatically that it was stolen. So the entity advertised in a newspaper. All factors competed. It was not direct. Thank you, Chair.
54 wagons, one of the main reasons you gave, these wagons got accidents. Where did these wagons get these accidents?
Chair, also that is a user who is a mechanical who has that information.
Okay, point us the right direction.
Chair, before procurement goes to hand over that each one of this is weighing this, you have the report. Definitely you should be having that report.
Thank you, Chair. The report.
Or as they were coming for, the bidders were coming for inspection, you had a method of weighing each wagon instantly. What were you relying on as a data?
Thank you, Chairperson. For procurement action file, after declaration, we inform the Board of Survey to go through and identify all the locations, and they come up with a reserve price.
Were you just looking at wagons, like saying this house is the Chiwatule, that one is in Nigeria, and the other one is in Chira? Or you were measuring them, each of them?
At the beginning, they had the estimated cost, but at the time of sale...
Based on what? Based on weight or based on numbers? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, that's what I requested the mechanical engineer to help us, because that information...
But how did you do your solicitation? You should have already gotten information from mechanical. How did you do your solicitation?
It was by weighing.
So we want to see the report of the weighing, which PDU has, before you even hand over to the mechanical.
Yes,
the report of the weighing, where is it?
The report, all of the information is under Board of Survey report, and it is available. We can give to this committee.
Secondly, Chair, during our statement that 394 wagons were missing in Kenya, will this disposing of change this number from 394, or this number 394 will still remain?
To have that information, because after disposing it, the custodian of the assets of the corporation is finance. They reconcile and put the right numbers in the asset register. Because
the information we have is that you went to Kenya, you sold those things there, then you decided to report them as a loss. 394 wagons, they are part of the things you have boarded off. You have disposed of illegally. True or false?
It's not true. It was illegal because all the procedures were followed to dispose them off.
Let's first get
relinquish this burden of his to the mechanical. You are the procurement. When you advertised for this disposal, you must have done specification. What did you specify as the weight of the wagons for disposal? So, and that's what we want, so that we calculate against the price you have indicated here, and then we reconcile with the amount you received. Then we see whether there was a value for money, or there was collusion, or otherwise. I beg to submit.
You see why members are concerned. Then you again told us, no, actually from the documents I've seen, you requested the chief government valuer to come and value them. Now, how was the chief government valuer going to value them when you were selling them per kilo? And then for you to set a price, you must have already established, you the procurement department. That's what the deputy chair is talking about. That's why Honorable Fred is talking about. You must have had these on your fingertips as a procurement and disposal unit. And you have not even told us how you want to sell the ones in Tanzania. Because I have the advert here. I don't know how you're going to sell wagons in Tanzania.
Accreditation. An entity goes for accreditation only when the systems available cannot function.
The wagons are in the numbers.
But you sold it in kilograms.
Yes, because
So where are the weights you used for selling?
we need to have the board of survey report.
No, but for them it was in numbers. It was not in kilograms.
I think he has just told us he sold in kilos. Now we are going to establish the cost, because we have the money the company is paid,
Yes.
but we need first to know the weight of each type of wagon.
That's what I requested the mechanical engineer to help me, because they
You finish with the Tanzania, because actually you already sold. I see you sold wagons in Malindi, wagons in Pamba, in Ilala, in Pungu, in Ruvu, in Tabora, and Mwanza. You have already sold them.
It's not true, Chair.
Tell us.
We advertised. We got 8 farms from Tanzania which participated. The evaluation took place. However, after the evaluation exercise, all farms quoted below our reserve price. The evaluation committee recommended a retender. And right now, we are in the process of retendering. Our wagons are still there in Tanzania.
So when we were looking for our wagons, why didn't you tell us, why did you wait for us to dig up all this information?
Chair, I've been taxed for disposal. That's where I have more information to give to this committee. I think other departments will give other information.
Okay, engineer, tell us the type.
There are many types of wagons, specifically for Uganda Railways. We have 4 types. One, we have covered wagons. We have flat wagons. Then we have tank wagons. And then we also have ballast hoppers. This is also another type of wagon.
But repeat that.
Ballast hoppers. Ballast. Ballast is B-A-double-L. Yes, exactly. Those which carry stones, yes.
Kilos, weight per wagon.
So these wagons have different kilograms. For covered wagons, depending on the material used, or from where the country of origin, they range from 20 to 25 tons. Covered wagons. Then flat wagons from 18 to 20. Then tank wagons.
Why is it from 18 to 20 for the flat wagon?
I said the weight depends on the material and also on the country of origin.
Yes, but you have not been buying from different countries. There's a specific country you have been procuring these wagons from.
Not really, because some wagons came from Zimbabwe, others came from India, so they are different countries. Then tank wagons, they vary from 25 to 30 tons, and then ballast hoppers, 18 to 25. I thank you, Chair.
How many wagons did you sell to one hooper wagon? Between 18 to 25. So those are 18,000 metric tons times 1,620. What do you have? Pardon? That's 29,160,000. You sold one livestock wagon, which is the same, between 18 to 20. Let's go for 18. It's still 29,160,000. You sold 3 HCB wagons. The engineer told us it's also between 18 to 25. Let's go for 18. 54 times 1, 620. 87,480,000. So when you add the total, because you told us you are selling in per kilo, 620. Billion because they paid 2 billion, but when we do the calculation per kg, because we use the worst case scenario of if it was 18 to 20 metric tons, we did 18. So even that component of maybe a door was stolen should be covered in there. So where is the 1.284660 billion?
Check, and the receipt balance is given when you are very certain that you were expecting 2 billion, given example, and you have been given 1 billion. But a scenario where you are selling things per kilo and you are not certain finally how many there will be kilos sold, it's hard to estimate, to put a balance. You will be putting something that is imaginary.
Mr. Sega, you are a very senior auditor. Are there receipts where even in good practice, the space will be there, then you fail to indicate that it's not relevant now to indicate the balance, but the space will be there on the receipt? As a senior auditor, what kind of receipts are these, which you have okayed for the corporation to use?
Mr.
At least I've respected you before I know you before.
Honorable Minister, in kgs, that means you'll have sold 69 wagons, not 118. There's a deficit of 49 wagons.
Chairperson and members, also we are going to avail you with the board of survey, which has the photos of all wagons disposed of. You find that some of the wagons are half wagons.
How did they cut a wagon into half?
I think that's how the board of survey found them.
I'm just asking, because someone can vandalize maybe a part, but how does someone come to URC and cut a wagon into half and take it?
Chair, the board of survey I think will tell us, because that's the thing they found on the ground, and they have the photos which are going to vote to this committee.
Can we start capacity building? €4.8 million.